thought the fact that Pontimus let me walk out held a little bit, at least I thought it would have held a little bit of weight with Marin, with how much you seem to revere him. And if he didn't felt I was worth killing, I was hoping you wouldn't.
Well, that's the thing. If it's a matter of not feeling like you're worth killing, you could be leaving that job to somebody else.
That's a way to look at it.
Alright, group 3!
Make your rolls, baby.
That's a 3.
Yeah.
You roll a physical dice and roll a 5, you said?
He's muted.
He's mute. Oh. You're muted.
2.
I was 1 off. I knew it was gonna be low.
What is going on tonight, boys? We were just not on one today.
I have a -2 modifier.
We're all rolling terrible with this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Is our highest passive of 14?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh no, what does this mean?
Alright. You all wake up the next morning. Shokum, you find 3 gold underneath your pillow.
God damn it.
I know it was random PC wakes find trinket beneath their pack. And I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Josh got it.
Whose gold is this? Why is this under my pillow?
Oh. What the? Did you
lose a tooth?
Look at my hands before you ask that question.
Right. I'm assuming you're offering it back.
You don't.
Right.
I'll hand it back.
Yeah, I'll take it back.
Wait, just
kind of like eyeing the rest of the group suspiciously at like why there was 3 gold underneath Chokum's fucking.
Didn't look at Marin at that and realizing that it's her gold and someone stole it and put it under my pillow. Just
wait.
You can feel free to make a perception.
I will make a perception.
No, never mind.
Must have been the wind.
I can't see.
I want to roll insight to see. Sorry, you go first.
Just like pull Marin to the side. Just, man, do you think someone was awake when we were talking last night?
I suppose it's possible.
Your gold ended up under my pillow.
Yes, that is rather suspicious, but still, 3 gold seems paltry. I don't know why that would have been. Besides, why would anyone want to start a fight amongst the group? Seems counterproductive.
It does seem counterproductive. That's why I'm mildly concerned. With the 2 people that clearly have the most tension between them.
Well, we'll keep an eye out. See if anybody's acting suspicious.
The best part about this is the fact
I know,
it's just a fucking mouse.
It's just a mouse, and yeah, we're just like somebody's trying to sabotage the party. Like,
in all honesty, that brings you closer together.
We're trying to find out who's trying to pin us against each other. There's just a chalkboard with a bunch of arrows to it.
Who is it? Who is it? It doesn't add up.
Mouse in the corner.
Hate each other.
It was all my plan. Now they are closer together than ever.
The mouse is the baby Ichi.
It's the DM's way of getting our characters to stop fighting.
All right.
Really, I was trying to say something now.
Yes.
I believe Dido was about to say something first, though. No?
Mm-mm.
So I saw the voice bubble appear, so I thought you'd try and say something. I was wondering, do I see this exchange with just the reveal of the coins being moved around?
Well, he did ask out, like, is somebody losing coins?
Yeah. It would have said that out loud.
And then Marin stood up for that.
Can he roll insight to see if he took them?
Yep, feel free.
To the look at my hand comment.
6.
6. You don't
maybe.
know. He doesn't seem the type to steal, especially with his stump of a hand.
My big meaty hands.
Big.
Some
Can't
make it
really,
shifty.
can't really reach into pouches very easily, or unnoticed. But you don't know. You can't read his unstaring blank expression. Maybe it's the trunk.
It's that it's that meme. It's like your odds of getting killed by a cow are very low, but never 0%.
But never 0.
Buriak will keep his honed mind out on that.
Did anybody else want to make any perception checks?
Fucking hell, that's so funny.
I
guess I'll just make a general. I guess I'll just make a general
guess for
perception
shits and
insight.
giggles.
Do I just make
Another
like a?
No, definitely not. Give me 1 second.
Do I
My
do I make a
computer
general
crashed, so
like
everything
perception
closed
or
on me.
insight to figure out like to see if anybody's
Perception.
acting weird? Perception. Okay.
Oh, this is perception. This is
If you're
a-
looking for somebody acting weird, then it's insight.
What the?
Jesus
That's what I'm
Christ.
talking about. Look at all those low rolls.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to determine if anybody's like acting suspicious after that exchange. Oh, it's my fucking insight.
Yeah, you rolled a 1d1 minus 1.
How did you get a 1?
You rolled a 1d1. Wait,
-1.
It's a 1d -1.
Well, my rolls are still shit, so no matter which way I do it, I'm terrible.
So for that first roll actually wait. God, why'd you roll so many fucking dice, Justin?
Because I wanted to see how bad the luck is, and it's awful.
he got a 5.
What do you mean? There's 18, 21,
Look
15,
at
19.
this. There's a 7, there's a 6, there's a 9, there's a 6,
It's
there's
strictly
an 8.
average.
That is
It's-
pretty average.
That is very average. You didn't roll very
That's not
low at
including
all.
my +3. Like, that's including my +3.
Yeah, the lowest you roll is a 2, whereas the
Wow.
highest you rolled
Like,
is a 19.
So he
2,
got a 5
3,
first.
4, 5. I rolled
Yeah.
6 below a 10.
So Jido is the only one to notice it.
Of course.
From where Marin's pack was to where Chokum's pillow was, you see drag marks and tiny rodent feet tracks.
Must have been the wind.
I want Dido
Never
to
should
just
have
be
come here.
discussing who's like the traitor in the group, and Dido's just like rats. Yes, we're looking for rats. No, it was a literal rat.
Rats.
Yeah, we know what you mean.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
A room with rats.
Good one, Dido.
You solved the case.
Oh, I didn't share.
Oh,
just
yeah, I know.
announced that it was right.
I know. We're well aware.
I solved the case for myself.
Of course. That's all you need. It's only for yourself.
We became friends, and we immediately got set up against each other by nature itself.
By nature.
Now I can just be the onlooker of you guys trying to suss everybody out.
And Ririat assumes I'm a thief because of my sausage fingers.
Exactly.
But an ET looking hands, he's gotta have sly fingers. So, this is fun. I appreciate you not stabbing me in the head, Gage.
Oh well. Cam just went live, so I went to see if he would answer me why if he forgot about D&D and he didn't answer me. So
What a bitch.
whatever.
Kill it.
Let's see. Let's see. Continuing on the road, boys and girls.
Oh yeah, on the road again.
Thank you, neat little. React.
I
The
don't
case,
know.
Why?
the case of the missing now returned gold coins.
Who was?
It doesn't make sense. Why would he
Doesn't
rob
make
us to
sense.
return the money?
Why?
You have to remember that Ryriak's entire mindset is that he's the protagonist of one of his favorite stories,
Yeah.
which includes at least one mystery.
I'm going to be eyeing everyone closely as we go throughout the day.
I tried to roll fucking insight on everybody. I didn't fucking notice shit.
I will attempt an
As
insight while we're going
Avian's
along the
just
road, Austin, if I may. See if
skipping
anyone's
along.
acted
Feel free.
shocked. Did not roll.
There it is.
Reariac seems to be on the more careful lookout, not for the people around, not for outside dangers, but those inside as well.
Avian's just skipping.
Is he really smart enough to know the plan?
Is
He be playing the fool.
You are unsure if he's playing the
I am
fool.
completely unsure now.
He could be playing the fool. It could be a real. It could be real. It could be fake. You will never know.
I'm going to be observing really closely now throughout the day.
God damn it.
Reariac,
As he
what are you
observed-
doing throughout the day?
As he observes me, he looks as I repeatedly pull out a crumpled piece of paper, and depending on if you get a good look at it, I'll give you a description. But I'm looking at it, looking it over, seeming to just look over some of the words, and I mutter that I don't have a quill on me, and that I should really buy some ink. Crumple it up, put it away in my pack, but eventually just get it back out, do it all over again.
He is at the front of the party, and you are near the back. So more than likely, you would not be able to see what the paper is, but you are seeing him mess with a sheet of crumpled up paper that he is repeatedly looking at, putting away, taking back out, looking at, putting it away.
Oh no, he's
throughout
in an
the
infinite.
day.
He's in an infinite loop.
I'm
Set him.
missing lines. Jesus Christ.
Dido is next to me still, right? Is
Yeah.
Dido closer to the front? That'll be
I'm assuming you guys are keeping your patterns
original
until you tell me
pattern.
otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I can't hear him muttering he needs a quill, can I?
Correct.
Okay.
The only one that would be close enough to maybe do so would be either
That'd be only Avian, right? Because Rurik's at the front and
Avian.
Avian's behind him, yeah.
Avian,
Alright,
can you come here for a moment?
sure.
What's Ruriat doing with that paper?
I don't know. Kind of looks like he's trying to memorize something.
Alright.
Like when I try to memorize my songs, I would look at my sheet music and then try to look away. I get a measure down and I have to look back at it,
Thank you, Avian. Are you a little curious what's on this piece of paper that he has?
Maybe it's a monologue.
You know, you might be right. You should see if you did him to read it to you.
To be or not to be.
Right. I'll fly above him, and then just keep his speed while flying as I'm flying backwards.
I'm assuming you don't notice this.
I'm not being secretive about it.
You're in the middle of reading the paper. Where you
Does
put it
have a
away?
neat pad.
Suddenly, Avian is in front of you.
Hey, Ririak, what's the paper you're reading? Is it a monologue? Can you read it to me? I can give you a critique.
It's not finished yet.
I understand there. When I write songs, I don't want anyone to hear it until it's done.
It's more that well, yes, it's not finished yet. Exactly. I need to perfect it before I show it to anyone.
Uh-huh. 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 What's it about?
Well, I'll tell you the working title. The Return of the Ghost of the Wolfman's Mummy.
Ooh.
It's a mystery I've been working on.
Is he playing the fool?
It answers an age-old question. You see, I've heard tales of people who transform under the full moon. And what happens if one of them is bitten by a vampire, and then entombed, and then is revived to get revenge, and then immediately killed? It's a philosophical piece, but I'm still working on it.
That is the best thing I've ever heard. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
It was, in fact, not the best thing he's ever heard.
The book was burned in every corner of the world, and Ririak was hanged for his crimes.
The publishing company that thought it was an idea was shut down and promptly destroyed.
And then Avian
What's funny is that
shut
was just
down for
improv.
egging him on.
Yeah.
I had a manuscript sitting as an inventory for 3 sessions and didn't know what to do with it.
It was later discovered.
Congratulations. That is the best.
What was
was
that?
that,
What was
Keating?
that, Cookie? You're very quiet. I still have you up
It
at
was
200%. And I can barely hear you.
It was discovered that the publishing company was under the influence.
Of methamphetamine.
Of everything in the file cabinet.
I think you
The
need a
file
little more than meth to publish something like that shit.
Higher
Jesus
evidence
Christ.
locker. I guess I'll fly back to choke him. Well, he said it's something that he's working on, but it's not done yet, and he doesn't want to say until it is done.
So it is a monologue.
He said it was like a history of. I fly back to Ririak. What was it called again?
Well, the working title is The Return of the Ghost of the Wolfman's Mummy.
Turn of the Ghost of the
Volume
Wolf's-
1.
Volume 1. Turn of-
One
Although I
of
might have to
57
do some
parts.
reorganizing.
We felt it was weird to label it Volume 1 for only one got published.
Ghost of the Wolf.
Just actually writing it down.
Turn of the Ghost of the Wolfman's Mummy. It has a nice poetic meter to it. The Return of the Ghost of the Wolfman's Mummy.
Thank you. I was thinking of trying to get it in iambic pentameter.
Maybe you can compose music
Give me a
for the
second.
screenplay.
Justin's going to look up what iambic pentameter means.
Oh, I'm very well aware of what iambic pentameter is.
Okay, just making
I do
sure.
Shakes, dude.
Just making sure.
I do Shakespeare, dude.
dude.
I do Shakespeare, dude.
All we know is speedrunning jargon.
All I know is, dude, I do Shakespeare, dude.
Dude.
Like,
Why'd
on my
you have
desk
to add
right here,
Shake?
I have.
Why'd you have to add
I have the
dude?
Shakespeare lexicon of all of his words defined right next to me.
Dude, Shakespeare
Oh,
was
follow.
like a fucking crazy poet, dude. I've read all his stuff, dude.
And man, he really smoked that devil's lettuce.
Do you know he
Dude,
said
Bro, Shakespeare had to have been
Yeah.
high, bro. Had to have been.
Did you hear about the globe? The globe.
Bunch of surfer dudes
Politically
talking
radical.
Shakespeare.
Jacob
God
is
damn it.
so uninterested in this conversation.
He's like, we're making fun of his livelihood over here.
I mean, honestly, the return of the ghost of the Wolfsman's mummy. It's awesome, actually.
That was off the top of his dome. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
Good job.
I wouldn't change it.
Damn. That shit slaps.
Damn.
The title could work the title could use some work, but you know it
Good.
It's good
that
in
shit
English.
good.
Oh,
The return of the ghost of the Wolfsman's mummy.
I was meant to be a one-off. I didn't imagine this would stick so well. Oh,
That's D&D for you.
I fly back to choke him. The return of the ghost of the Wolfsman's mummy.
Ah. A mouthful of a title. Maybe you could do the music for the screenplay when it comes out.
Volume.
Screenplay.
What's a screenplay?
wait, we have screenplays? Out of character here.
There's probably actor troops and
Doing
well-known
stage-
stories
stage
and
play.
myths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like stage play.
There's stage plays, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
alright.
realistically, like, I mean, obviously nobody else besides the elves and the tech barons would know about this, but like, we probably would have like some sort of projection technology or magic of some sort.
Yeah. You know, maybe you do the music for the stage play for Avian.
There's probably, in all honesty, there's probably a really famous one that is basically the end fight of the war, which Shokum hates because it paints a certain someone in a very poor light.
And another someone in a very good light.
I can imagine.
Justin, it's your job to make that song. Go. I didn't mean right now, but okay.
For the fight of the war,
I was assuming for his.
or the
I
ghost
was
man's
assuming
mummy.
for the ghost man's.
The ghost
So I was
man's mummy.
thinking I was thinking the war, but
Fuck,
okay.
now he's just gonna do both to prove he can.
Yeah.
Let's do it on your own time instead.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah,
move
it's
on.
currently Stefan.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Mm.
Okay, so
I'm no
that's just the
lyricist,
play.
but
He's riding a boat. I don't have to keep that close of an eye on his manuscript.
Also, one thing that you notice, it's not sheets of paper, it's just one page. He hasn't gotten a lot.
just the title
Like
Just the title, like the
and
first
the very
couple
fancy
pages.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically.
Hours spent on just the letter.
He's got
P.
that in the second sentence.
Ah!
One eternity later.
If he's
Or
trying before,
eternity
he's very
later.
dedicated.
Those in the front of the party, please give me a perception. So, Avian, Theron, and Ririak.
I assume at disadvantage again, Austin.
Oh, bloody. Okay.
Hey, there
Four.
you go, Avian. Fuck yeah.
A unnatural 1.
At least it's not a gnat. And what was that for you, Mr. Ririak?
Wait, not a 4. Sorry. 3.
Alright. Everyone else is too busy paying attention to other things. A little ways down the trail, slightly off the road, Avian, you do see a shape of a rather thin-looking brown bear. Like, still large, but with it just being still early spring, you can assume that it has just recently woken up from hibernation and is probably starved at the moment.
Oh boy.
Do I know anything about bears?
You do see that it appears to be nose to the ground, and you're not quite sure yet because of the distance, but it does seem to have its attention preoccupied at the moment. It's about 20 feet off the main road, so it may
Oh, so it's off
yep, it's just slightly off the road, just 20 feet. But common sense would dictate that you would more than likely want to give it a wider berth if it is as hungry as it looks.
So I'm gonna have to make an intelligence check.
Correct.
Oh, dear God. Why? Why did Avian
Or-
have to get the 20 on perception? Why?
So with an 11, is that
You're down the middle. You're down the middle.
Okay.
Like, is it common? Would it be smart to go around? Maybe I should ask.
Okay. Oh no, I'm not gonna ask. I'm gonna make a decision. Even I go around. Ought to do something else. Okay, it is even.
Are you gonna direct the rest of the party around as well?
Yeah. Miriak.
Okay.
Miriak. There's something over there. We should probably go around.
What? What? An obstruction? It's not that large. Well, it is a bear. They can be fickle. We should go around.
Oh, I got a
One
problem
the
solved
others?
for this.
You know best, Miriak.
Oh no.
We're gonna have to beat that
at-
out of him.
At this point, as you guys are getting closer, you see that there is a half-eaten carcass that it is in the process of consuming.
Oh.
Oh boy.
It looks to be a horse with a saddle, but there is no person that is attached to said saddle.
Have we passed?
What's up?
Have we passed the people on the road last night yet?
They
They already passed you, Josh.
They went past.
They passed
they were
us
going
and they
the
were
other
going back
way.
to the- yeah.
Oh, I thought
They
they were
also
going...
didn't have a
No.
horse, so
I
Yeah,
was just
we're
worried
walking.
that they also got jumped by the bear later. Earlier. Ah, the bear. Half-eaten horse, no rider.
Oh god, we're going around. We're going around.
I mean, yeah, if we're being directed around, I'm gonna follow what everybody else is doing.
This way, people. Don't worry.
Can I roll a perception after he points it out to see if I can figure out if the rider is in peril or not?
feel free.
I would try to give him the help action because I'm useless in perception otherwise. That doesn't
It
help.
doesn't seem to help him too much.
It would still be better than me rolling.
You're not really able to pick up any trail. Which could mean that he just ran down the road and the bear took the opportunity of the fresh kill to just eat that instead of trying to chase down more food.
Alright, I mean, if I don't think he's there, I don't think we need to stop. Could keep going around then.
Yeah.
All right. Porter will kind of go, oh dear, how dreadful.
Such is
At least-
nature.
At least it looks like the rider got away.
Yes. Is there anything else that the party wishes to do as they continue on throughout the second day?
I do this on the third day.
I'd probably have to be setting up. I'd probably have to be sitting at camp to probably do this. I was gonna ask if I could.
We
use my
can move over
whetstone.
to setting up camp for the evening if
Yeah.
nobody has anything for the rest of the
Oh.
day journey.
I don't have anything.
Okay. Setting up camp. What is the party doing?
Oh.
All right, there now.
I'm probably still gonna be keeping watch.
Okay, but you said you were going to be doing something else.
Oh, I wanted to check and see if I can use my whetstone on my dagger.
Feel free.
And how does that work?
You use it,
Oh, so it's
and
just
for
happens.
it's what 8 hours it says.
I think it's 8 hours. Yeah.
And I cook food
I
with
need to
a
pull.
13. Actually, wait. Nope,
Meh.
nope. Bad math. 11. Because proficiency bonus is only 2 right now.
Heavy meh.
Hey,
It's
Yeah.
just above average.
It's a plus.
It's
Do I-
better than rations.
bonus.
It's
to
way better than rations, but it's still compared to last night. Meh.
Maybe
do I
like
see him cooking?
Damn.
Yes. You would
Mind
see
if I give him the help action? I'm just going to walk by. You know, I had more
it's a
of
little
that
late
and-
for now, but you can definitely
Okay.
offer to help him cook next time.
Sure, I didn't know if it was after. Okay. Yep. Part of in character lore. But
I'll try to set up tents.
Cool. Oh yeah, I did look at
Using
Stone grants the item a
using
non-magical
tools, I
+1
only get
bonus
to add
to-
my proficiency bonus. I don't get to add anything else. So, because you get to use the.
You
Okay.
you do get to add your intelligence.
Oh, I do.
Am I speaking?
It's depending on the check, and I would either say for cooking it's either wisdom or intelligence
Okay, well in that case,
because it's
that's
knowing how to make a meal.
That's a 15. My bad.
Yeah.
Wait.
Because that's what we've done for other checks based off of tools. Is depending on what you're using the tools for, whether it's for lore knowledges because you know how to use your tools, and you're talking about your craft, or if you're actually doing said craft.
Would you believe that the cook kit was one of the few things I left out of that because none of you would ever fucking going to use it?
And started to.
Wander might have, and Ferdinand was going to pick it up.
And then I just never got a day off.
And you never did.
But back to this campaign.
Yeah. Assuming Dido, you are helping Shokum set up the tents.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Any conversations?
Austin, do I have enough time to start digging into my research, or with cooking, is that just not enough time during that period?
I'll allow you
Probably not.
to do one thing.
And of course, by the way, of course, I used the last thing of the fresh fish, and one more of the staples.
If I can try to attempt to help with the research, I would like to.
Okay.
Considering I've started learning Draconic.
Yeah, with you learning Draconic, I would say you're not really able to help him. But with you trying to learn Draconic, I want you to roll me a intelligence. Jacob, are you attempting to help him learn Draconic as you're doing your research?
I would be, kind of multitasking, I'd say, but
okay. Take a -2 to your normal roll for your research.
Okay.
But I will allow you to be able to train him as well.
So this is a +6 instead of a +8.
Fucking.
There's that one.
What is
boys.
happening? Oh,
that one.
God.
Okay.
Yep.
So unfortunately, you're too engrossed in your teaching to really get any research done. Go ahead and roll me teaching,
What would you like me to
which
roll?
I believe
You just want straight
with what we did
intelligence?
before was just straight intelligence. Yeah.
The duality of man.
Is that a
He
crit?
did use nat 20, didn't
Yes.
Fucking
I
hell.
told
Is that the
you.
third or
You
fourth
spent
one?
second.
I think it's
I
your
thought.
third.
Third. Yeah.
Third.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, you're spending a little bit too much time teaching him Draconic instead of your research. So your research goes nowhere. However, Mirren, Jacob, go ahead and roll me D12, and Mirren, roll me a D4.
Oh, yep.
Fair, I guess. Just fucking story of my life today.
1.
Oh dear God!
Oh,
Wow,
boy.
that is
Jacob, re-roll it,
How-
please.
How are we?
Yes, sir.
I,
10.
I 10. Thank you. All right. You are 22 points into learning Draconic.
Out of how many?
Once you hit 200 points, I will allow you to. Once you hit 100 points, I will allow you to be able to read Draconic. Once you hit 200 points or 150 points, I'll allow you to read and write. Once you hit 200 points, you'll be able to read, write, and speak Draconic.
Got it. Thank you.
And mark that down because I will forget.
Yep, I will put it in my notes.
Basically, for Jacob teaching you, he's going to roll a d12 on his rolls usually, and then depending on how well he rolls, kind of go from there. You will roll a d4, and how well you roll, we'll go from there. Because he got a crit, I'm automatically doubling everything you guys rolled, so that's why you go up to 22.
Makes sense. Ugh. Why are my rolls so shit today?
I would never roll this good again ever in my entire life.
Honestly, my rolls with Mirren are just terrible, if anything.
I'm expecting to go
Probably
into
why
work
you feel like
tomorrow
she's not your
and
greatest
there be a
character.
dumpster fire. I've used
just
all
like,
my
fuck,
lookup right
dude.
here.
It's like the whole point of her is just, it's like, not being sure of her skills and like trying to like become, more confident and show that she's
That's
good
the
enough.
funniest shit
But
that she
just
can't
keeps
roll
fucking
shit.
failing over and over again.
She can't roll shit. All right.
Character was better until you took
I
control.
don't know. That's kind of why I like Pathfinder, but that's
Bigger numbers.
well, it's not just bigger numbers. There's degrees of failure and success.
Success and fit. Yeah. Which is kind of what I'm doing with this game. I'm bringing in degrees of failure and success as best I can without breaking the balance of D&D. All right. At the end of the night, you kind of set aside your draconic book, and you look at your research paper, realizing that you have done absolutely nothing except for draw a very elaborate the.
Mirren kind of just
I will.
sighs in frustration and is like, "I'm so sorry. I was not any help tonight."
I will. I will look intently at the paper and goes, oh well. There's tomorrow. I'll pack all my stuff up for the night and start prepping for watch.
Was there anything else that the remainder of the party wished to do to fill up the remainder of their evening?
Return of the ghost of the wolfman's mummy.
I'm good.
Avian, I do say, Where are you? Where did you get such an elaborate fucking line?
It's
Hey.
from Ririak's new book.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, it's gonna be called The Return of the Ghost of the Wolfman's Mummy, Volume 1.
I feel like the volume 1 really ruins the iambic pentameter.
Well, it's not an
Fantastic.
iambic pentameter. It's a anapistle.
Shows what I know about books.
I feel like that is something I have not studied, and probably won't have the need to.
Huh?
I don't see
Well,
many plays.
Well, if you want to learn it too, I can always teach you.
He's using it on us, isn't he?
I believe he is, sir.
It's like reverse psychology.
Dido, Shokum, Ririak. What about you guys? Anything?
I don't really have anything tonight. I buried my hatchet for the last evening.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Alright, so any more perception rolls for the watch?
Yep, I will take perception rolls. First watch.
And
5.
theme of the nights, eh?
Was but the
Fuck.
We can't all be good at everything, boys.
Apparently, we can't be good at anything.
Can I get
Hey, I taught you
both
well.
of you to roll me a
You did teach me very well.
wisdom save to stay awake during your watch?
Wisdom saves us stay awake.
Fuck!
Well, if it's
7.
Mirren's about to be.
oh my fucking god.
Mirren's gonna wake up mad.
Put myself to sleep with my lullaby.
Apparently, he put us both to sleep.
Were you guys sitting next to each other while on the watch?
Not directly next to each other, probably not.
Okay. Avian, you're just thinking of your melodies in your head. Theron, you're having the most amazing dream. You're imagining that you're eating some delicious fucking chicken. Like
I know what we're making.
battered and fried, perfectly seasoned. You jolt away with a piercing pain in your forehead.
Oh.
As a wild chicken is pecking you in the forehead. And then as soon as you startle awake, it
I'm gonna cook
scurries
you!
off into the night. Give me a dex save to catch him. Or an acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
To catch
Okay. Same modifier. I dropped the dice. 16.
Even or odd?
I like even.
You grab a chicken.
Alright. I'm gonna do this quick and clean, and I'm just gonna bash its head in with my quarterstaff.
But you're gonna like snap its neck or something. But sure.
You had your hands on it. You could just snap his neck.
I assumed I assumed since it was pecking me, I probably grabbed it by its feet or something. You didn't tell me where I grabbed it.
Well, you can readjust your grip if you already grabbed it. That's kind of what I was
Guess
thinking.
that's fair. You want me to roll anything at all?
I'm honestly interested to see if you hitting it with the quarterstaff. I'm interested now.
I was just. All right,
This is what you wanted.
You have invented the pinata.
Well, I missed the chicken in my hand.
Oh my fucking god!
'Cause that's a 3. and
What'd you
plus,
roll?
7.
Okay. He's gonna attempt to get out of your hands then.
You
That
caught
is
the
fair.
chicken, but you.
Am I counter rolling?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know if you were just gonna use the last
Acrobatics again. Acrobatics or athletics, yeah.
one. I rolled a 19.
Okay, so you still have it in your hands.
Yep, 21. This time I'm just gonna snap his neck.
Okay. I need everyone in the party to go ahead and give me a perception check.
I swear to God. if this is
Disadvantage
fucking-
for those that are actually asleep. Mirren is the one that rolls straight.
And Dido.
and Dido. 'cause
And
he's
Dido,
also-
yep.
Non-natural
Swear to
1.
God. What the actual fuck? Are you serious?
Avian and Dido, you hear a as a and you Avian, you wake back up like, oh shit, I was supposed to be on watch. Why do you have a chicken?
Chicken.
Oh no! Oh no!
He's traumatized now.
Achievement
just
unlocked.
start
Innocence
wailing.
lost.
I'm gonna roll performance for that.
Everyone gets to roll perception again. This time
19.
straight.
At a 19 performance, there's no way I'm not waking up from this. Come on, you got to give me advantage on this or something.
15.
Okay, it's high enough. I fucking rolled high to hear the Birdman wail at the top of his lungs, but I didn't roll high enough to hear a fucking chicken's neck be snapped. Jesus fuck.
To be fair, it does get cut short.
Oh
You
my
have
God.
priorities.
You didn't need to again, Dido. You were up the first time. It's all good.
Only
Yeah,
rolled
everyone
20.
else wakes up at Avian sobbing hysterically.
I'm immediately out the tent, just like fucking, like knives out, like fucking.
And
Where the
you
hell's the
see-
danger?
Describe the scene in front of you, in front of them, Theron.
As I am holding the bloody chicken in my hand, just looking at Avian, just really, really confused. Looking back to you, I'm like, all I did was get us lunch tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, Mirrod's just like, Jesus, mother of God, and just kind of like walk up and like, perhaps don't show the carcass of a bird to him.
Well, in my defense, he did pass out, so I didn't even think he was gonna notice. Or at least I thought he was asleep.
You fell asleep on. Oh dear. Oh gods, please. All right. Well, clean up whatever this is. And I'll just kind of turn back to Avian and just kind of like look at him in a weird way, because like
I'm on the ground
Mirren
now.
Mirren is just like, I know I should comfort him, but I have no fucking clue what to do in this situation.
I mean, I killed your ancestor? Relative?
I'll just kind of
see what's happening.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like crouch down and like gingerly pat his shoulder with like my hand and be like, they're there. They're there.
I spring up and I just hug you.
Oh no. I'm just like, huh?
You would just see Baron in the background just plucking the chicken.
Man, I think you and Avian have gotten much closer today.
He's gripping me surprisingly tight. Help!
Avian, could you release Marin?
Oh,
He's just inconsolable.
What
What
happened?
tragedy is this?
chicken!
He killed the chicken.
Kill the chickens.
Lunch.
Hey,
I got
Avian.
lunch.
Avian, can we sit to calm and that I can understand why I try to help you through this?
I don't think my mic was picking that up.
Avian, think about it. You know, birds, like, similar to you, they swoop and they pick the fish out of the water. And they eat the fish and kill it?
Yeah.
We have to eat things to survive as well.
Well, imagine what the other fish feel like when they see one of their own swooped up.
You had fish the last 2 days.
You have
Yeah? But not chicken!
What the fuck?
Baby.
I didn't think about this when I did it.
I thought of this instantly.
I didn't think about this.
Well, then tomorrow you can have rations.
You don't have to eat the chicken, Avian. But, how to put this? Kind of like that bear eating that horse and birds eating fish. It's in the natural cycle to kill something to eat it so that you can consistently survive.
I hope when I go down, I choke a dragon.
Theron hopes to be a snack in his last moments.
Justin's thinking of cannibalism right now.
You know what the thing is, Justin? Chickens will absolutely kill each other and eat each other.
Yeah, 100%.
Birds kill birds.
Same with
Birds kill
pigs.
birds all the time.
So,
It is a not uncommon thing. In
it's
fact,
a bird
you know what
world.
you know what people feed chickens when they're sick?
Chickens.
Eggs.
Eggs, yeah.
So,
That's legit. My mom's raising chickens and she had to feed it eggs with like stuff in it to like try to heal it. It's no joke.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's
weird.
chicken material. It's just
Jacob
weird.
just
It's
had
like
a
eating
thought.
a finger. Yeah.
That's how you know what's funny? That's actually one of the ways that like you make chickens like because chickens are like by nature like allergic to cats and stuff like that. How you get like how chickens build up that natural defense is by like laying eggs with the hypoallergen like protein in it and then consuming said egg. So
It's
that
weird.
way their offspring are no longer like you know.
Chickens are allergic to cats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's where we
Out of
lost you.
No.
What the
you-
fuck is a chicken?
You see,
Like-
you see what I was thinking about. I was like, do aracocras eat their own eggs
Eggs.
so they can deal with tabaxi?
Fuck, I didn't even think
No.
about that. Now I'm thinking
We deal with the tabaxi much simpler. Well, in a much simpler way. You see, they're feisty, but you just pick them up and you go up and you just drop them. They'll land on their feet.
Fuck. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
I thought that was going so much differently. Holy
Myriad,
fuck.
how many tabaxi have you dropped in your day?
2, one was stabbing me.
Before
It was
or
a gang
after
of
you tried to
people-
talk to it?
It was after I broke through a window, and before they... No, it was after... They were threatening me the entire time.
Okay.
To be
But
fair,
that-
one of them was a thief, and the other was a bystander, but looked like a thief.
But
what the fuck?
look,
Just
He was yelling about the
kids doing,
purse.
crimes.
Sir, by
Did you
chance,
raise your
wanted in
profile?
several countries for dropping people? I'm just curious.
No, I'm only wanted. Well, that's not important right now.
I
It
think
doesn't
it's very
matter what the
important.
healers say.
Because I want to know which one it
I
is,
paid
so
the
we can
majority
either
of my
A, avoid it, or B, get that bounty.
It's bold of you to assume that he is wanted anywhere.
Well,
But
don't worry. No one ever got an artist rendition of me.
Austin just
That we know of.
oh,
Look at his fucking face.
look at Austin's
Oh, we fucking.
I told you
God, I
that
love this game
Muriak had a
so
very
much.
chaotic backstory.
Oh, I love this game so much.
That changed dramatically over one session.
Yep, that did. Xavier's still
all it-
holding on to Mirren.
All it took was me telling you guys, "Hey, interact." This is fantastic.
Fucking hell.
I don't know. With that 10, have I calmed down yet?
Even or odd.
joke.
Odd.
What are you saying?
Away
He said
from
after that joke, he's getting away from the joke. He's going out to buy some milk.
Later.
I'm gone. Bye.
Get some milk and cigarettes. Odd.
Dido cosplaying his dad.
He is hugging tighter now.
Oh fuck.
Avian, if you
Mr.
need to hug
Gwynplaine.
someone, you can hug me, alright? I can handle it better than Mirren.
He gives much better hugs.
Yes, thank you, Mirren. Also, Mirren, with the revelation of the man who's dropped at least 2 people, I suggest you keep a couple rocks in your backpack.
I don't
I'm
just pick
carrying-
up random people. They were
You
thugs.
said-
Well, one of them was a thug. The other one
You
was
said
trying
one
to get
was a
their purse back.
bystander that
I'm
looked
carrying
like a thug.
I'm carrying 13
Look.
rations, don't worry.
That's racial
She's trying to get-
profiling.
She was
Yeah.
trying to get her purse back, and they just thought that she stole it. She's waving it around.
Avian, I'm sorry, your breakdown's going to have to hold on for a moment. Stay over there, dear.
So she's still holding on
Just
to Mirren.
Yes.
So just there's Mirren is still in the same position. Her arms have not been let down. She has no fucking clue what to do right now.
Ruriat, are you racist? I need to know.
No, I was just saying that she had her purse and she wanted it back, and it just looked like she took it from the other one.
So you dropped someone who looked like a thief.
That looked like a thief,
Look, I
but
thought
was
at least
actually just some
one of them
old
was a
lady
thief.
looking for her purse.
Ruriat, do you have something against the elderly? Or to Patsy and, like, I need to know where this issue lies for how concerned I need to be about my life.
Well, he's
not
definitely
bad.
not
It's
picking your
actually-
ass up, that's for sure.
It's to
Thank
do with thievery. I was told there was a large thievery problem in town, except turns out the thief wasn't actually with the local guild, but it doesn't matter if they're with the thieves guild or not. Just being a good Samaritan and making sure to prevent the thief from getting away with a
This
pass.
is incredible.
Oh, you moral crusader.
This is already like how is this
Ruriat?
like how is this more eventful than the fucking false Hydra showing up? Like what
I-
happened?
Because the false
I
Hydra
finally-
decided after taking one look at us to go the other way.
I kindly
What
suggest
false Hydra?
that if you
What's a false Hydra?
deem it necessary to pick someone up and drop them, please do consult the rest of the group first.
Oh, it was only 60 feet.
How many street urchins have you killed for stealing down?
You remember how we discussed the harness for Avian? I might
Yes.
need to get 2 of those on order.
I think I could set up side by studies to make something. I'm gonna need
I will be lots of
down
pulled by a sled of Arakakra. Now that we've addressed
hound dog.
Now that we've addressed
Avian-
Ruriat dropping people,
Avian needs a harness. Ririak needs a leash.
I do
Now that
not.
we've
I'm
been-
responsible. It's what I do.
Hey, you are responsible for 12 murders and 13 attempted murders.
I am wanted for manslaughter in 3
You
different
know-
states.
Do you want
I-
to make that canon? Because that's not what I was
No, I
imagining.
don't.
so
I don't want to make that kid.
Ruriat,
I
you,
would make that
I
canon.
do.
we've addressed your issue, Avian. Avian, please look at Marin. You're going to crush her bones.
Despite the fact that, like, as a drow,
It's even worse.
No,
You're-
I'm not saying you can't have your breakdown. I'm saying you gotta let her. I'm going to
Her-
try to remove Avian
her
from him.
gray skin is starting to look purple.
I'm going to try to remove Avian her.
Athletics.
Please, dear God.
Then athletics from you, Justin.
Or athletics. Oh,
I'm
I can
trying to-
actually.
Please do not roll
I can beat
higher
this,
than
I can beat
fucking
this.
Chokum.
Damn it!
Thank
I'm
God.
trying to be like. I'm trying to be gentle and not like. Alright. And then I'm just gonna like let him go and latch him onto
Just-
like my arm.
Mirren is already scrambling back. Just, oh, thank God.
I need one of them eagle
Oh, thank
blinders.
Did you reattach to choke him?
Yes.
God.
Alright, there we go. Okay. It's
Did-
okay.
Did you accidentally put him into frame of me plucking the chicken?
That is-
Even or odd?
Odd. This
No.
is secretly what I wanted.
Okay.
Alright. So Avian. You don't have to eat the chicken. But are you going to be okay if we eat the chicken?
Clearly unintelligible.
Why don't you, Chokum, why don't you take him back to camp and try to calm him down? Theron, I'll
Don't
finish
worry.
the rest of...
Porter's gonna go ahead and take a small bucket, and he's going to into Avian's face.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking
A
God.
bunch of water.
You know,
Yeah.
I was actually just about to walk over to the lake and dip him in it.
Oh, let's see what fish we catch with an Arakakra.
Is this another wisdom save?
Yep,
You would be
advantage.
surprised.
19.
I'm
Okay.
kind of
Thank
interested
God.
in trying now because you responded.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's just a chicken. you
It
know?
was.
I'll be honest with you, Mr. Avian. I've seen chicken tear each other apart limb from limb. They love eating each other.
What?
Violent things.
They can be very violent.
I crave violence.
Mother, I crave violence.
I took all of my willpower when Avian went, but the chicken. And to not respond with, it's not his fault he's delicious. But I chose not to.
Mr. Avian, it's not like we think Arakakra are delicious. It's rather frowned upon, actually.
Wait,
In fact, I think the
that's
only
people-
race I've ever heard eat them is either goblins and other monstrous races than orcs.
Goblins will eat anything.
Correct.
That's
They're like
one
the
good
rat-
use
Like-
for 'em.
Oh my god, goblins are the raccoon chickens of the mountains.
Have you ever heard of a mountain chicken?
Please don't do this.
That's what I thought! But no, it's this fucker!
So,
I love that video.
thank you, Mr. Voss.
Just bringing some sense to the world.
Avian,
I
do you
was
want me to take the rest of your watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll sit out here.
Although
with
that
my-
pretty much happened at the end of the watch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
That's
did-
fair.
This was
Okay.
first watch.
As Avian.
That was first watch. Fuck.
This is still first watch.
So I'll be back in a
Avian
moment.
was taken away. The only thing I would have said afterward is, Kind of disappointed I don't have any oil.
You're good. You're good, Brennan.
So I beckon.
Beckett. Second watch.
Let us roll our perceptions, Mirren.
That was so. The best perception I've gotten so far is a 17.
Hey.
Austin, I'm not gonna lie, that was
Hey.
favorite interaction I think I've had in a long time.
He can see.
Nothing happens.
Fuck!
This is my entire dialogue. For
All
the
for
whole
goddamn
interaction.
nothing.
Mirren, it
What
looked
was
like-
that? Yes, the what am I telling? Mr. Chaos, the crying birds.
Mirren, it seems that what's the word? It seems that I have interesting companions, and your color is coming back at least.
That was something else entirely. For a bird, I was not expecting him to be able to grip so tightly.
They are known for their talon strength.
Hmm.
But the fish out of the
Not
water.
wrong about our allies being interesting, to say the least.
I'm not really concerned about Ruriat dropping me, but he may try to stab me in my sleep at this point.
Honestly, I don't. That man could do anything, and it would not surprise me at this point. He is quite the wild card.
And
Although I don't-
loudly racist.
Although I
God,
don't any hostility from him towards us, so there's that.
Yeah, but it's the dropping the tabaxi in an argument that concerned me.
Is
Well-
this still first watch?
No,
we're
this
not.
is
No,
second watch.
second now.
Okay, sorry.
Well, at least we outnumber him. I'll have that.
Uh,
Fucking hell.
that's very accurate.
What a fucking chaotic first watch. What the fuck?
All right. Third watch.
I'm gonna pee real quick. Headphones are staying on, so I can hear everything.
7.
All right. And I believe you were with. Yep. All right. Yep. The night passes by, after all the commotion, uneventfully. Give us 1 second, guys. Pissing all by yourself, handsome.
Ooh.
I'm with the boys.
I just had to do that for Gage's sake, because I know
Someone
he's in
send
the
him the
middle of
meme about
this pissing all by himself,
I'm
handsome.
thirsty. I have to piss. It seems that we can solve both these problems.
No, we can't.
Someone send him
another
the
news.
meme.
Do you like my blank image, guys?
Yes, I do
Which-
enjoy that.
Which one?
Blank image?
What blank
It's
image?
in the D&D chat. Do you like the
All right,
blank
I'll
image,
check
guys?
I can't see it right now, but. Oh, yeah.
Good
Definitely
blank
blank.
image.
I've actually
Definitely.
encountered that, and I was going to use it for my brother's campaign, so I pretty much knew instantly what you were talking about.
What the fuck?
That's
Oh.
Justin,
It's
that's
horrifying.
It's a great blank
It's
image. You know?
fucking. It's horrifying.
It's like Legend of Zelda, The Thing Under the Well. Surprisingly horrifying for such a young target audience. Just first it's invisible and it grabs an innocent child, and then you go down there and it's a bunch of bloody arms that come out of the ground to attack you and pull you underneath. Well, there's just one head that pretty much looks exactly like that. Here, Ocarina of Time.
Oh, we know what you're talking about.
You know that one?
Yes.
Yeah, I just don't. Bottom of the well, Ocarina of Time monster. Here it is. This is. Yeah, that's exactly the same.
The
just-
false Hydra is a terrifying beast.
I've never heard of that thing until this session.
The worst part about it is literally the fact that if you fail that con save, you don't know it's there.
The wisdom, save, yeah.
If you fail that wisdom save, you do not know it's there. It can still kill you. And you cannot defend yourself.
It's like those things in Doctor Who.
It
The
is that
silence,
thing from
yes.
Doctor Who.
But instead of it, if you're not looking at it, you forget about it. It's if it's singing and you can hear it, then you don't know
Thank
it's
you
there.
for telling that
And-
shit and J-Top. It brought much joy to the session.
That ranks
Pissing by yourself, big boy.
upon the
Oh my
top
God.
There
of
we
my
go.
interactions
I was actually,
ever
I had actually like
in D&D.
just sat to pee as soon as you said that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That was funny.
I knew I timed that pretty properly.
How often do you time Daedric's pisses to know when he hits the toilet?
That was pretty impressive, I will say.
I don't. I was like, enough time has passed. Pissing all by yourself, handsome.
So, that was a fun interaction.
Yep.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
What I'm gonna fucking play?
That
Well,
How about an anti-paladin?
Well,
An
Austin,
anti-paladin.
the
Yeah.
first
It's
one
like anti-pesto.
is just to see what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah.
Figure out the rules, because
Oh
everyone.
no,
is
I'm
going
talking
in
about Realm
blind.
of the Dead. I'm talking about Realm of the Dead.
Realm of the Dead. We will go over this weekend, and
Mhm.
we can. The entire first session is just going to be us going over things and figuring out what you want to play and your backstory. That's it. That's the entire first session. I am dedicating
God, I didn't
my
get that.
entire night to your bullshit.
Sounds
You know,
messy.
It always is.
yeah.
I was Cage and Austin were the other ones who noticed my comment about Grave assuming Rariat's actually wanted. And Austin just went,
I noticed that. That was great.
I'm
Oh,
not. As soon as you said, when I made the comment of I want to go fishing with an Arakakra, I want to see what kind of fish we'll catch, and he goes, "You'd be surprised. I now want to know what fish I can catch with an Arakakra." I'm sorry, one of you will be used as bait. I don't care.
it's obviously Rariat. He has experience being used as bait.
not but he knows.
In all honesty, I want you to rethink that for just a small second, Jacob.
I don't care. I'm gonna do
No,
it.
no. What's in the area?
Oh, we don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's
We don't know what it
metagaming
is.
stuff.
What are you talking
As
about?
players,
Jacob's
As
the
players,
only
we know what
one
it
who
is.
Jacob's the
However-
only one who's heard the singing, or Theron.
However, Theron would have zero idea what the fuck that is.
Yeah, no,
Absolutely
like
not.
because no one does because it's not written down anywhere.
Yeah.
He would have
But,
absolutely no idea.
I'm going to
Let's
start
go
getting-
fishing with
I was
Ririak. Why are we standing on the side of the? Why are we standing on the side of the water? Oh well, let's get going, guys.
Yep, that's exactly how it would go.
Ririak is just erased from history.
Hey, he's already going on that path.
Just so you know, I do actually really like Rariak.
Oh yeah.
I'm a little surprised at that, but all right.
What do you mean?
No, it's the banter between you and Irby and the rest of the party who are like the more serious characters.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm just trying not to make him too much of a spotlight. So he's, as a character, is kind of a annoying idiot. So
Well,
Which
so
is
far
great.
you've been doing extremely well with him.
Yeah, we love
We are
him.
what we call foils.
Yes.
I just felt the need to say that. I've been really mean to him.
that's honestly part of the fun, though. I don't expect him to be taken seriously.
That's good.
God, that was funny as fuck. That was a
shit.
good goddamn session.
That's why I love this game, dude. It's just the fucking bullshit you get up to.
Fucking love D&D, man.
I
Snaps,
know.
chickens, nets, birds start screaming.
The title of
I will
Be a
talk with
chicken.
Derpy and Gage to see whether or not he's interested in joining. I don't really know what's going on with Cam
I don't know, man.
because he's quite literally not responding to me about it anymore. So I don't know if he's just lost interest in the game or what. But
You're all frozen
Oh.
currently. Okay.
but
Yeah,
I guess I'll ask him at work on Friday.
Oh, guys,
Let us
you're,
know what he-
you're off
let us know what he
tomorrow, so
says.
he's off tomorrow, so I can't ask him
I'll see
tomorrow.
you guys
Oh.
in
Yeah.
a little bit. I'll be back on my phone.
Alrighty.
That
I'm
was
gonna
a
go
good
ahead
one.
and end my stream now.
I should probably
Alright.
do the same.
I'll probably
Oh,
go back,
yes, I'll
hop
do the
back
same.
onto the Minecraft server, Gage, if you're
Yeah.
staying up much